as a good background. Let's take a seat and start the video in a 1, 2, 3.
Hi, hello everybody. Today I will analyze a very famous poem, and the title is A Red, Red Rose, and the author is Robert Burns. Before I start the video of analyzing, let's check the video. That's it.
A Red, Red Rose by Robert Burns. Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry, till the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile.
A red rose is a representative of love. He represented with that because of his deepest feeling of love for his beloved person. But for some reason, he has to go far away from her. He promised to return back, even he should throw 1,000 miles to meet her again. I think it was so sweet. In this case, he used metaphorical representative through natural phenomenon by the sea and the sun. Next, the major themes in Red Red Rose is about love and spiritation. It tells about a big love for someone, and his love is very deep and will stay forever, no matter what happens. Okay everyone, let's talk about the stanza. The stanza of this poem has 4 stanzas, and every stanza it consists 4 lines. From the first line that I had analyzed from that, after I counted and I averaged it could be tetrameter. From the first stanza, he used a red rose being a symbol to call his beloved person. And the spring engine is a symbol of a beautiful of someone. And then the second stanza, it's the same with the first stanza, and the analysis like that. After I count and I average it could be tetrameter. And the point of this stanza still has a correlation with the first stanza. He used word bone because bone is strong, and strong is being a symbol of that his love is very strong, like that. And the love is very strong than the red rose. It's about the long life. And then we come to the third stanza. After I counted, it's like that. And after I count from a feet, from the stress and unstressed, it has and include 3 meter. The stanza tells about he will continue to love his beloved person, even she age and beauty are decayed. Their love will endure even her beauty is gone. Let's come to the 4th stanza. Here are the analyze. After I try to find the stress and unstressed fate, and then it include into 3 meter, and then this stanza tells about even the journey is until 10,000 miles, he promised to back and still love her. The speaker feelings or his feeling is very constant. I think it's very awesome. Let's continue to analyze about the repetition. There's a repetition that has written on that poem that said, I will love thee still, my dear, which has created quality in this poem. Next, about a refrain. Refrain is a line that has repeat again in some distance. And the line is, and I will love thee still, my dear. It has become a refrain because it has been repeated on the second and the third stanza. Now it's about a simile. Simile is a device used to compare a person or things to make a meaning clearly. There are two simile that has been written in the poem. The first is, "Oh, my love is like a red rose." Here, the poem compares with a red rose. The second is in the third line, "Oh, my love is like a melody." So, here's the poet compares with a sweet melody. Next is about a consonance. Consonance is the repetition of consonant sound in the same line, such as L in a line and fare thee well in a while. Then, next about a symbolism. Symbolism means that use symbol to signify things. The meaning of symbol is literally different with things that the authors means. The example is like a red rose. In this sense, red rose means about love. Next is about alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sound in the same line. The example is L and R. On the line, "Oh, my love is like a red rose." And then it's about imagery. Imagery is these things about representation that has understood or experienced by five senses. We all have a five senses. First is about the smell that through our nose, and the second is about a taste through our tongue. Third is the hearing by our ears, and the fourth is about sight for our eyes. This is about touch by our skin. Robert has used visual imagery in this poem. The example is, "Oh, my love is like a red rose, and the rock melt with the sun." Next, talk about hyperbole. Ha ha ha. Hyperbole is used to exaggerate statement for sake of emphasis. Here, the poem has used hyperbole on the last line on the second stanza. "Till all the seas can dry." He says that his love is still flow when the seas dries up. Wow. And then the second is used in the third stanza. There is, "And the rocks will melt with the sun." That's it. My explanation about phrasing of poem. Now, I want to use a subjective approach for this poem. Because I really like this poem because this poem is tell about someone's love, that he is very in love with his beloved person. Until his love can't be measured by anything, because anything that I use in this poem is very unlogic. That's it. The definition of love, because love is undefined and unexplained. I like this because it uses many hyperbole that makes me as a listener has melting to watch or to see and to listen this poem exactly all the time. And then in this poem it can deliver especially to your beloved person. And in my opinion, beloved person is not only just your boyfriend or your partner or your couple, but it can be delivered or you can be read it for your mom. If you are celebrated of Valentine's Day, I think this poem is a very best poem that you can choose for someone that very special in your life. Thanks for watching. I think that's all about the analyzing a poem that has a title, A Red Rose by Robert Burns. And bye.